I mean, just this is a couple times you can take the enemy heroes by surprise, where you steal things from its spirit on Rubik, but generally you want to be grabbing the blood right, because of course you get that amplified debuff duration and the spell damage. Of course, when it does a 300 purity amplifying that, it is huge, and you end up like hitting that silence on for almost like 9.5 seconds. Invoker victim. It is pretty crazy to think about, isn't it? Just like super long duration debuff.
Ursa.
I'm liking it. I like what they got going on here. It's gonna be pretty difficult to deal with it, even with the Bloodseeker in the lane. Of course, Blood Rage spam is one of the things that Ursa doesn't like. But as far as getting close to the lane goes, you don't want to approach this Ursa, and Wisp is going to keep his HP topped up at most times in the laning phase as well. So far, I definitely am preferring Crazy Draft just because I'm such a big fan of Earth Spirit gameplay. It is tons of fun to watch.
10 seconds.
I'm always a big fan of seeing Earth Spirit as well. I know I've seen Yopaj play it over mid. Somnus has played it mid. We've seen Gunner play it mid. It's good in a bunch of positions. Obviously, with the Invoker, it's probably not going to be mid. But it's a fun hero, very impactful. You know, it's nothing too like stationary, sitting back, doing one thing. It's doing a lot. It's getting in the face of, you know, its opponents and really trying to be a playmaker more so than other supports, or you know, also as a mid.
Yeah, that's
10
right.
seconds remain.
I'm glad that we're in this patch though instead of the last one. It was very boring to watch the 7.26 where kills just weren't really worth going for mid lane. It was way better to sit in the mid lane, try to take the tower as quick as possible. Like you got punished for leaving and going to get kills basically, which wasn't great Dota gameplay. Even Liberty banning out that the Phantom Lancer, and somebody who can, more heroes who can jump onto the back line and make it difficult for Hiko to deal with. I mean, Airspear is one of those as well. Bloodseeker's able to run through Rupture too. Again, it's a rough game to be a Lina mid here, but they've kind of backed themselves into a corner. I don't think they'll play the Rubik mid here, as much as that is a Hiko special. Some people disagree with me, but I don't think Rubik is a valid mid choice in many games.
I think he's fine, you know, up against the Invoker. Get that 6 quickly. Down.
You think so? I mean, again, it is a Hiko special. Hiko plays an amazing Rubik. One of the best in the NASA region, I would say.
Go back to the snap mid. Do it. I'd be down. I'd be excited.
You want to see this draft rounded out with a Snapfire?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Mid Snapfire, come on. Please, mid Snapfire, safe lane Ursa, off lane Rubik, 4 Lino 5 Wisp, or you know, my special, the TA.
If any teams want to work with Bkop, just him figuring out drafts for you, just hit him up at Bkop92 on Twitter.
Yeah. I'll be your draft analyzer. I got you.
Yeah. Sent our band out last, so Crazy convinced that they're going to be picking up an off laner here, and I'd be inclined to agree. Legion Commander and Center both pretty good. Axe is alright, but I think he gets countered out pretty hard by the Enchantress. Again, able to get all those auto attacks off on him. The Impetus is very good to be able to keep your distance, and of course outrun him with that high movement speed of Enchantresses.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Oh, Mars, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one, but they don't have a whole lot to throw inside that arena. They don't have anything that couples up that great with it, unfortunately. They've got no Warlock ultimate. They've got no Static Storm Disruptor. It feels like, yeah, he throws down the arena. You might be stuck in there with the Ursa. But, you know, I think they're just happy to stand their ground inside that arena. Juggernaut is picked up last here by HFN, and I do like that. It gives him a solution to a lot of the magic damage on Haven Liberty. Of course, not being able to stun him out, he's going to be able to get away from a lot of this stuff with TPing, and of course, being able to spin right through that wall from Sexy Fat is great too. We have some decent rundown potential in the lane as well. Again, when you're up against Sexy Fat on this Mars, You're just going to be able to throw out a couple impetus, slow him with enchant, and spin him down in the lane. Rotation Moon Meander is going to do a lot of work as well. So, you know, my monster's on crazy this game. And I don't gamble it out easily.
Your monster's on crazy? Are you gambling your monsters?
I'll gamble. I'll give you maybe one Swiss chocolate Java and one white tea dragon tea for crazy.
I feel
You
like
take me up on that?
I won the last one. The last wager we did, and I won all your pay, so I guess you are down to just monster.
Come on. That's all I need to be paid to do.
I could do that. You're putting on crazy?
I assume that you've already messaged Summon and just told them to send the money to you instead. Don't bother.
And monster. I'm gonna take Haven Liberty. I'm gonna double down here. Well, not double down. I've already got your money. I'm not gonna give that back, but I'll just grab the monster as well.
I see.
Masterful
Anyways, here we go. Game number 2.
prepare for battle.
I'm hoping Haven Liberty can take a match off here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it'll happen. I'm not gonna say anything. We haven't gotten our word that starts with P, ends with Oz yet.
Ooh.
Usually it feels like there's one every game.
We might actually get through this game without one. As I knock on wood, take a sip.
I've done the same.
HFN cutting down all these trees, trying to get a little bit of extra vision for his shrine. I like this move that he's pulling here. Normally the trees block off a lot of what this gives you over here, and of course you can start cutting open these camps here for easier pulls. Doing the work before the laning phase starts, and of course Sexy Fat trying to do the same over here. Top lane, RDO up with this Wisp, but I don't think they're going to try and contest the rune, because he's more than happy to hit both these two with a Blood Red, and Moon Meander here with the Rolling Boulder Smash is going to be able to keep them away from rune, so they both back up.
Versus Dire.
3 runes for the side of Crazy, 1 for Haven Liberty.
Yeah, not great, but honestly not the most crucial thing, especially if no first blood has been secured. You're not losing out on too much.
Ooh. Ego getting that first deny on the range creep started this laning phase. I don't think we're going to see too much action happen here. What with Quas, Wex, and Invoker up against these two, and keeping their distance from each other. Rather, we want to be watching these kill lanes here. HFN, of course, since he hits level 3, he's got a lot of kill potential with that level 2 Blade Fury in the top lane. And want to be watching what Moon Meander does. Look at him pulling these cheeky things with this pull. He wants to sit that range creep on top of that small camp. Yeah, okay. Blocks any potential pull coming in from the enemy with their own creeps. This is a high-level Moon tech.
Who is in fact on that Earth Spirit. Some damage being done here to the Jug, but Blade Fury right on top of Sexy Fat. Doesn't have Spear. All he's got is the God's Rebuke at level 1. Level 2, though, we'll see that Spear picked up and see if he could do anything with it.
And the God's Rebuke a little bit better for securing CS. Started laning fans, of course, denying the enemy. CS is what the Spear does, just knocking him back away from you. Be careful when you're laning against this Jug here, though. Just due to the fact that he sees you start to throw out that Spear animation, you want to move him away from you. Just pops that Blade Fury and starts running.
So trying to keep an eye on Bryle on this Invoker and Hiko on this Lina, because Hiko, despite the fact that they lost for the beginning part of the game, it really did feel like he did a good job.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
So I'm excited to see how this goes, and if we could see Hiko maybe take advantage of a good start this time around.
Interesting watching the top lane up there. They were backed by that tier 2 just due to the games that Moomy is playing. Enemy team trying to contest as well. 11 Kazi to secure some farm. Again, he doesn't want to be close to this Ursa at all, but here we see the first rotation. Moomy coming into mid.
Yeah, rolling Boulder smash right into Hiko. EMP lands on this Lina, so no mana left. Trying to get onto the tower, but the tornado hits, and first blood is there for Bryle. All the while, Sexy Fat bottom killed by HFN.
Oh, crazy. Starting this out strong. And Moomy wasting absolutely no time there. Teleports, immediately goes in and lands that rolling boulder. Pops him with that boulder smash as well. So it's a nice kill to start with. And it ended up going to Bryle as well. He's going to be happy having that first blood gold in his pocket. Sends himself out a full earn. There you go. Going to be going that very annoying cold snap Urn of Shadows build that you hate seeing. I love not being able to move.
What a surprise.
Stun out on a Bryle.
Want to see comms on the side of Crazy, and they do those 2 kills. Someone says activate it. Both just die at the exact same time. Nothing the enemy team can do. Or maybe they move their eyes mid to see them getting dive Duster.
Duster in some trouble, avoids the rolling boulder.
Nice dodge there by him. Moon already impressing him with this Earth Spirit, though. He's not the best laner in the world, so EMP on the Hiko. Cost him a lot of mana. And of course, Moon Meander rolled over, grabbed that 4-minute rune, stopped Lena from being able to contest. Makes the lane a bit easier for Bryle. Gonna have to wait until that 5-minute mark to fill up your bottle again now, the bounty runes. But again, Earth Spirit, not the greatest laner in the... Oh, another dodge. Come on, give me a chance to talk here, Moon Meander. Relax for a minute.
No talking, Neph. Everybody just stay quiet. Let the game happen. We'll let you just hear the game in silence. But seriously, though, Moomy being a nuisance all over, and this is what we talked about, the impactfulness of an Earth Spirit that plays this aggressive way. And, you know, we're going to see that here as he goes over towards bottom. Owie with Moomy Theo Akor in some trouble. Boulder Smash Blade Fury, there's the kill. Hiko makes the rotation, doesn't have level 6. The spear misses. Probably would have had the kill on Owie there. And a good job by Moomy. They get the bounty rune. So they will steal and swipe the bounty rune at the 5-minute mark. No bottle refill.
He's not going to be happy about this one. Loses a lot of his mana to that. Moomy behind the tower again, actually TPing in on the Rubik in order to fill up this bottle for Hiko here. He's going to lose his mana again, though.
Oh, God. Boulder Smash, Cold Snap. Hiko, though, under the tower enough to survive for now. Gets that bottle refilled, I believe, by Theo Akoro. TP'd over towards mid, but it's not going to matter. Kezu makes the rotation, gets 1, possibly 2. Will chase Theo Akor as, well, Bud right down into the trees, not closing up enough. Rolling Boulder, Moomy searching. Boulder Smash hits. Cold Snaps there. Kill there for Bryle. So they are diving the tier 2s. Moomy smoke. Oh, okay. Smoke action to stay alive. Spear, though. God's Rebuke. Finally a return kill for Sexy Fat, but that forces him to rotate all the way over.
Yeah, they are making Hiko's game miserable, stealing all of his runes, diving him underneath his tier 2 tower. Everyone rotating to the mid lane. This is got a rough game to beat Hiko for sure. He buys himself and beats Raindrop as well, where 6 minutes in the game he doesn't have gold to buy boots just yet. He's going to need some sort of recovery. You're up 2k so far, 5-1 for Team Crazy.
The Radiant Glyph is now active.
I'm lane now. Catapult is underneath the tower. Haven Liberty feeling pressure all over the map. Ursa is at the top of the CS chart with 42, just a bit over Jug, despite Jug having more last hits, but gotta be feeling kind of helpless right now on Haven Liberty.
This is not feeling fun, that's for sure. This early aggression has really not slowed down, and it all comes off the back of Moomiander, who's just been all over the map. He was over mid very quickly, and, you know, now he's, you know, back over mid, continuing to be right up there with Bryle. This is kind of tough.
Yeah, this guy's non-stop.
Dire's bottom tower
Is
is
sitting behind this Invoker mid for now. He moves his eyes elsewhere, but this is for Sexy Fat to sit behind Hiko here. And now he's got no tower to rely on. Top lane.
Enchantress goes down. They look over now at Hiko. Boulder Smash, Geomagnetic Crypt. They've got the silence. Tornado EMP. Arena is down, but Hiko is dead. The spear hits on a Moomiander. They have the rotation from Duster on the Wisp, but can they get the kill on a Moomiander? He has roll in just a second, but won't survive. So Bryle on the run. Sexy Fat moving in. And Duster and Sexy Fat will get a return kill, but they lose Hiko for the third time. Now 0-3-0.
Hiko he's just not going to have a game at this rate. 0-3, 44 CS. He's sitting at 2.5k net worth.
RDO has the TP, but the damage with the blood right and the right click coming in from Alley with the impetus. They get the kill into RDO, and they continue to just overwhelm Haven Liberty.
I'm not sure where they move from here. Again, Haven Liberty just getting destroyed all over the map. They've lost the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. They've lost the tier 1 tower at the mid lane. This is all before the 8-minute mark here. Now they turn their eyes top. Bryle set up over here with the Invis rune because he whacks away on this tower. They're not even making an attempt to go over here and defend this. They're just going to concede this last tier 1 tower, it looks like.
There is little hope for
4K lead already, Kezu, and we've seen this a lot. We've seen the Bloodseeker in the offlane just be super dominant.
is under attack. Dire's top
No contest on the tier 1 tower. That's going to allow RDO, you know, not allow him to be up towards top, but he's over in the triangle. He's going for a Battle Fury. It just seems like the progression for that is going to be too slow.
I'm thinking so too. I mean, by the time you have this, they're going to have probably some of your tier 2 towers. They can invade your jungle without a care in the world. Moomiander setting up for a kill down here, it seems. Want to make Hiko's game even more miserable.
Yep, they're going to go in and they'll look for Hiko. They're right out on top of him. They have the cold snap, should get the kill with ease. Tornado comes through and down he goes. Another kill into Hiko. That's the 4th time he's died. And they're going to continue for more. They want to go in and they'll find... Oh my god, he stole the bounty too. Duster hit with the boulder smash, tethers over towards RDO. But it's just, again, time and time again, they just go, 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 and no way are they letting their foot off the gas.
Now, trying to get a little bit more control over this map as they group up so many heroes mid. Again, there's smoke behind these two. Sexy Fat. They get the Invoker. Might finally get a kill here.
They'll look for him. They get Bryle low, but the Tornado! Magnetize finally the Laguna Blade from Hiko to get the kill. The Roam Boulder comes in from Moomiander. He is surrounded and in trouble. The Magnetize doing a lot of damage. The Rupture comes out onto this Wisp. Or actually, it's out on RDO. They get the kill on RDO with the Omni Slash. They'll take out Duster. Owie, he'll get credit for that one. They take out 2 for 2. And they'll slow down this Ursa's Battle Fury even further.
I mean, you finally grab that Invoker, but you lose the Ursa, you lose the Wisp. The Ursa is the one hero that has been having an alright game, the top of the net worth for that team. Again, slowing down his progression isn't what you want. I'm not sure that was worth the cost. And while you do this, give the enemy team time to get even further ahead with their course. Juggernaut not opting to go to the Battle Fury, just go straight for this Yasha Manta style build. He's got it done already. Or almost done. He's just another 300 gold away from his Manta at 11 minutes into the game.
This is very rough.
They're forced
On
to
the
push
Mars. Rolling Boulder, Sexy Fat in some trouble. He'll end up dead.
Striker not able to save them and just dodges away from it. But look how tight they're forced to play here on Haven Liberty, and that just gives Crazy even more opportunities to outfarm them. I mean, Moonmiander is going to be a little bit upset not being able to run at them when they're grouped up like this, but the rest of the team, you know, happy to get further ahead and happy to take advantage of the fact that they still have all their towers up and they have way more control of the map than Crazy. Or sorry, than Haven Liberty. Jiffen farming up this creep stack here. And RDO, I don't think he can do anything about this Juggernaut. The minute you try to jump onto him, he can just blade spin away. In fact, Kezu's set up down here.
Now, Rupture comes out on RDO. He'll try to leave, but in rage.
Oh, Meander. Just a little bit too late, and you are going to come back in here on the Wisp. There's a creep wave for you to tether to. You can get a little bit further away, but not by much. Giving his life for the cause, but they find Sexy Fat up here. Can this arena do anything, though? I don't think it can.
Blood right down, not going to land. Heals picked up for Kezu. Bloodright's stolen, so I kind of like this, as they've got the Bloodright to work with. Bloodright down, spear thrown at Moon Meander. He'd go. Stun, Laguna, the damage out on a Kezu, not enough. Aoi gets the kill. Tornado lands, as well as the Ice Wall on a Sexy Fat. They should be able to get this one. And Green Bloodright is down, but it's not going to matter. They'll go for Duster. They have the Spear Vessel on him. Omni Slash fuse. Down goes Duster. Another kill for Crazy.
Inside their triangle. Now ready to start hitting their tier 2 towers, it looks like. Maybe. This, RDO full HP and mana decides that behind his tier 2 is too far forward at 13 minutes in the game and retreats into the safety of his base until he knows where the enemies are. Feels safe with his entire team behind him in front of this tier 2, though, but Brile doesn't care. He says, you can't feel safe there. Tries to go on him, but feel the core with his Bloodright. Slows down the engagement from the Invoker. But this feels so helpless right now. How we frost armoring up all the creeps under the wave at the top lane. This is you min-maxing your push right here.
For sure.
Illusion.
Anything that makes a little bit of a difference. Smoked up right now on Invoker. He wants to go.
Look over mid. Bloodright down. Kill on a Sexy Fat once again. RDO's getting slowed up and put in a lot of trouble, actually. And they come up towards top a little bit quicker. They might have had this kill. They'll look at Duster. Duster, rolling boulder onto the high ground. Moon Meander over Geomagnetic Grip. We'll just TP away.
Fortunately, Brile isn't there in time to hit him with that cold snap and cancel the TP, but elsewhere, Bkop going down. I mean, he thinks that when he knows that the Invoker and the Earth Spirit isn't there, he's safe, but guess what? Everyone's pretty far ahead right now on it. Team Crazy, and Ilicore now going down the mid lane. It's just slaughter after slaughter all over the map. They can get Bloodseeker here, I think.
Alright, they got Bloodseeker. That's alright. At least it's one back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Several things committed right there to grab him. Rina is down. I'm not sure Rina makes a whole lot of difference. I talked about this in the drafting phase. Again, oh, gonna go down here again on Sexy Fat. I think behind your triangle. Nowhere safe. But again, you have this arena of blood. You don't really have anything to couple with it. These people in Crazy are just able to kind of sit underneath the arena of blood. They don't really care when you drop them.
Stealing Blade Fury. Not sure that's going to help him survive, though.
Dire's bottom tower is in danger.
Top lane they want to try and push, but they now feel something is amiss on Haven Liberty. RDO and Duster immediately back up into the trees after briefly showing themselves in the creep wave. But it's too late for Duster, I believe. They already know where he is.
Duster? Real okay? Okay. Who's he pulling with him?
Gonna have to go back. Is he pulling with him? I hope he doesn't, to be honest with you.
Okay.
He's gonna sit under these trees. He buys himself a little bit of time, but I don't know what the point of that one was. I think they're just goofing around at this point. You gotta feel, again, pretty helpless. Briles sitting just outside the creep wave's vision. You can see Hiko attacking this, but they say, alright, we know they're all grouped up right here. Let's just take Roshan instead, start to push down these tier 2s.
Smoke. Blood right comes down, doesn't land, but they pick up the Aegis. Now they go for the rest. Their only Boulder hits onto this Rubik. They've got the Magnetize to follow it up. The enrage is used by RDO, but the damage coming in isn't going to be enough. He hasn't really taken much damage just yet, but they get the kill on a Duster. They'll take out the Meander. The Blade Fury by HFN takes out Hiko. They'll lose the Aegis. Tornado onto a couple. They start to TP RDO out. Spear now from Sexy Fat onto HFM. But right click damage coming in from AOI. It's more than enough to get the kill. So even Liberty losing numbers as they're going to lose Theo Akor as KheZu will get the chase. He's got Fade Bolt and Telekinesis, so he might be able to... oh, look at that. KheZu doesn't want to go next to Theo Akor because he'll Telekinesis and try and throw him on the cliff. So he'll let Bryle come over and get that kill. You handle this. You got range.
That's nice awareness there by KheZu, but again, you're not able to take any of these fights. One thing I did like about that last team fight is Mars sitting on top of the Juggernaut as he was responding with that spear off of cooldown. I wanted to fear him as he respawned into the cliff so he couldn't continue to contribute to the team fight. Unfortunately, I think it was Bloodseeker who caught him out trying to do that and just popped the Yules onto him just before you get that like 2.5-3 second respawn time. Made it so he wasn't able to set up with that spear. Nice awareness and teamfight ability there by KheZu. Again, heroes playing very close together by this tier 2 on Naven Liberty as they continue to fall further and further behind, now behind 15k in 19 minutes. They'll be able to do nothing about this. Again.
Get the kill onto this Mars, and again, just continuing to lose numbers. This is really just turning into a slaughter. I mean, it's been a slaughter, but continues to do so, and they'll go over towards Hiko. Rolling Boulder comes in, and with the Geomagnetic Grip, they've got the silence to grab the kill. Omni Slash used on the Theo Akor, yet another. 26-7 in the favor of Crazy.
Bottom lane, now we find the kill onto Duster with KheZu. And they take down this tier 3 tower. Nothing to stop them. Fortify is down. I'm surprised they don't just concede right now on Haven Liberty. The only thing keeping them alive right now is the damage of these towers, but eventually you're not going to be able to go any further back. You're going to be stuck in your fountain.
Top set of racks. Tier 2 is luckily standing mid and bottom. Omni Slash stolen by Theo Akor. Okay. Maybe he can do something with that.
Unfortunately, it was good at...
okay, bottom. Never mind.
It was already on Rubik once upon a time when you did that physical damage per slash on top of your auto attacks, but right now the bonus damage and attack speed modifier means... it don't mean much, especially when he's holding on to this Philosopher's Stone and losing another 30 attack damage. Is that what you do here? You just scale into carry Rubik, you know, maybe build that Chrysalis? That Omni Slash steal?
Yes.
There's not much they can do here, and they throw the arena onto nothing.
Yeah, not really finding anything with that. Out of mana on the run, hit with the Rupture, and now onto the high ground. The Tornado hits. They'll get the kill on a Sexy Fat. They'll look over the Rubik. Rubik up into the air. Sunstrike down. Silence. So can't even get the Omni Slash off. They'll get 2 kills. No buyback on either of these heroes. Rolling Boulder coming through from Moomiander. Hits out on a Duster. Right clicks from RDO. Not going to matter. The Laguna Blade thrown into Bryle. And now the Cold Snap. So Hiko's the one in trouble. Blood right down. Not going to land on either. But with Rolling Boulder in under the tower, Moomiander finally hits the deck. They'll get 1 kill onto the Earth Spirit. They can't finish off the Ursa or the Wisp, at least for the moment. Sunstrike not landing.
Burns, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, they are forced to back off for just a moment, but these towers are pretty tanky. Not easy to take, as soft and easy to kill as these heroes are. They've shown 29 times. The enemy's 8th. Double damage in the bottom of the river. See if somebody finds that to make pushing just a little bit easier for them.
Pushing the
But
bottom lane to
I
have
don't
that
think they'll...
entire base open.
I don't think they'll slow down here. They've shown to have no chill so far this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Sitting on
attack.
top of the enemy team's triangle for now. See if they try to leave to grab neutral items or something.
What have we here?
Pause.
There it is. The BTS Pro Series official pause. So yeah, we're 22 minutes, almost 23 into the game. They still haven't managed to grab all the tier 2 neutral items on Haven Liberty, just with how far back in their base they're being pushed.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Tornado EMP. Coming through in a Sexy Fat. Geomagnetic Grip, as well as the Boulder Smash Rolling Boulder, as well as the Sun Strike down onto Sexy Fat. Laguna Boy used on a Boom Meander, but it won't be enough damage to get the kill. Meanwhile, RDO as well as Duster are coming around the side, but they've got the Deafening Blast to push them away. Rupture used. Now, Ursa trying to stay in there, but they've got the Disarm. RDO unable to do anything for the moment, but now finally gets back on top of Moon Meander. Fabled hits, doesn't kill him off. Duster ends up dead. RDO taking a lot of damage with right clicks coming in from HFN, as well as the impetus shots from Owie. Rolling Boulder from Moon Meander continuing to move all the way around this fight. They got the kill into both of Mars as well as the Ursa. They'll go for the tier 3 mid. They also had taken out Duster, but Bkop back. So Wave Fury hit the tower. Tornado comes in on Hiko, glyphing right as the tier 3 was about to fall. Still, though, they are yet to take the tier 3 and yet to give up on Haven Liberty. They have buyback. Omni Slash used on a Sexy Fat has the arena around a couple of these heroes, but it's not going to matter. They get the kill on the Sexy Fat. Hiko and Duster. 3 heroes gone. Now making a 4th with RDO falling. GG is called. Triple kill for HFN on the Jug. Crazy will take the 2 up.
Crazy. They just had no chill this game. Game number 1. Laning phases looked kind of even, but this time around it was just everything. Moon Meander, rotations around the map were phenomenal. Again, he didn't give the enemy team any room to breathe, and elsewhere as well. Bottom lane got picked off the exact same time that Moon rotated onto the mid lane. They had like no time to react. I mean, again, that TP into the rolling boulder from Moon Meander at the very start of the game against Alina, it was immediate. It was 3 seconds to teleport and then rolled right in. No time for delay. So as soon as you even see that hero's missing, maybe you think he's just in the fog for a second or something. You think that it's safe. It is not really a way to play around that, other than playing super scared and just conceding your mid lane from being too far back. So amazing plays from Moon Meander this game. Him just going forward nonstop. It's great to see him back on the side of Crazy. They haven't dropped a game since they've had him back on the squad again. Dubu standing in for a couple of games there. So
Crazy take the 2-0 over Haven Liberty. We've got ourselves another series coming up. Team 0 against Infinity. That should be a bloodbath. Should be very fun. And we'll be back with that in just a moment. So stay tuned. I'm your caster Bkop, joined here by Neph at Bkop92 at Neph Sensei on Twitter. We'll be back in just a second. Stay right there.